walk across Spring Garden. Yeah. I grew up by the library, next to Winston Churchill, eating pizza every day like some Ninja Turtles. The kid who burgles from St. Pat's to Gus's Pub at the Public Gardens, feeding ducks by the spud. What's up, cuz? A Grace baby in the place, y'all. And like Glace Behe, loves baseball. From the Commons to the Wanderers grounds, and you know I feel weird when no water's around. Down at the harbor front where I used to dishwash. Before I quit to get a job pulling rickshaws, I was spitting raw, just a kid from the peninsula. You might have seen picking up liquor on Agricola, the particular deliverer of the Mail Star, hopping fences, hanging out at the rail yard or a pier, just watching the harbor hop and feeling fat like Miller's old barber shop. And anytime I need to smile and relax and put my mind on the facts.
Hey comic fans, thanks for tuning in to a comic show. To save you time and entertain you, Aaron's hired me, Booster Gold, the greatest hero you've never heard of, to tell you the rules for a comic show. 1, we have things on A through F. Generally, you say the letter and one word about what it is. If you have a lag and you're calling A and you don't say A Avengers, and now Batman's on A, and you don't want that, we pull the wrong one for you. So we have to say the letter and one word about what it is. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy comics. Let's have a good time together. Let's save a comic shop. Let's save the comic industry, one comic at a time. No fan left behind. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
All right, are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
All right. Was there a countdown?
Didn't seem like it. Just kind of jumped.
Oh, man. Wish someone would tell me we were live. Cool. Hi, I'm Aaron with the Comic Show, and I'm on the EXP on Sunday nights. It's a weird night, man, because tomorrow's a holiday. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Neither does my wife because she's a teacher. My kids don't go to school. I'm just going to be lounging by the pool all day tomorrow. But guess what, you guys? Guess what? I got a huge collection that the person I bought it from had excellent taste, and I have a ton of stuff ready to go tonight, and I'll also be rolling in more and more of this new stuff all week this week. Lots of great stuff. I've been pronouncing Shang-Chi wrong my entire freaking life. I've been just saying Shang-Chi, like gong, Shang-Chi.
Speaking of that,
And that's why I am speaking of that, dude. You never tell me what the things are. In fact, you didn't even angle the freaking TV for me, which is the only thing I need. Oh, angle the TV towards me. That's the whole reason it's there, bro. You have your own TV. All right, guys. I loved that movie. I loved it. I seriously, yes. It had a lot of, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it had a lot of the Marvel formula, some Peter Parker-esque stuff, some other, I just don't want to spoil things, but it had a lot of the Marvel formula, but it was still fresh and unique and fun. I brought my 11-year-old daughter and my 6-year-old son there, and they both loved it. And my son sat through the whole thing. First 10 minutes was rough because it was all in subtitles, right? It was all in subtitles, and guess who can't read? My 6-year-old son can't read. He can read spot words or whatever, sight words, but he can't read them scrolling across the screen. So my daughter was just whispering into his ear what it was, so he was fine. But I absolutely loved that movie. It far, far, far exceeded my expectations. In fact, I only went to see it in the theaters because I wanted movies to keep coming, in theaters. I want them to keep coming, big budget movies. I want Eternals not to be delayed. I want Venom to freaking come out, Venom 2, So, I was just supporting it, hoping it was good. I was sure it was going to be fine. Most Marvel movies are fine.
So far it's doing well.
And I absolutely friggin' loved it. Better than any Shang-Chi comic that I've ever read. And, I'm not saying that to throw shade. I'm just saying the movie, I don't care what liberties they took to change it from the comics. I don't care. It was amazing. All right, so let's get down to this. Kill off all theaters. Why? I love watching stuff at home. Don't get me wrong. I love watching stuff at home. But, I still want the big budgets, and we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. The grade on B and E. So I'm going to start answering some questions, and then I'll say how all this works. B is near mint. E, well, I just wrote near mint because I didn't really scrutinize it that much since it was just an $18 book. But yeah, it's near mint plus, and E is absolutely near mint plus. So that's what they are. This is first jackpot, first overdrive, and the first cameo of Mr. Negative. Lots of firsts, lots of cool stuff. And that one, yes, it was a free comic book day, but that's the only reason why the price is down, kept at like $18. If it was a regular issue, it for damn sure would be a $40 book or more. It wouldn't have been printed like a million copies, but for damn sure would have been a $40 book when you have 3 first appearances. One's a cameo, but it's Mr. Negative, who's been in video games and all that kind of stuff. This is near mint plus. That's near mint. That's one of those controversial, sexy covers. She's wearing the lingerie to get more sales. But John Byrne, different times, and it's one of the ones that has some value. This is Jock, arguably his best cover ever, his most celebrated cover. It's been T-shirts, it's been posters, it's everywhere. It's beautiful. Here is the 1 to 50. This is the 1 to 50, like a wanted poster. Fear State, Part 1 in Batman. There was an alpha, but Batman 112, Part 1 of Fear State. And this is the 1 to 50. And it also comes with the A, and it also comes with the B. And that's a $5 and $6 book. And then I have this. It's like a, like a VHS. Well, actually, it's like a video game. One player video game. But it's old. I guarantee you this is near mint plus. It just has that distressed look on it on purpose. And this is 1 to 25. I just put these at the ratio price and included the A and the B covers, which is kind of silly because these are selling for $30 by themselves, and these are easily selling for $50 by themselves. I have 2 of this. I have 1 of that. I thought, hey, I'll sweeten the deal by putting the A's and the B's with it. And then on A, I was just putting out issues of Masters of Kung Fu. These are all mid-grade or better. I have 32. I have 24. If you want anything on A, when it's Shang-Chi, you just have to say the issue number. Now, how you claim something, you say the letter and 1 word about it, the letter and 1 word about it. A is $2 unless I have this covered up by a Post-it note, then it's just like anything else. And you just, the letter and 1 word about it, because sometimes you might be claiming something that was on that letter, but it already sold or already took it off, and what's currently on it is not what you want, but you have like a lag on your end, which is possible. You would know you have a lag. You just don't know when you have a lag. You think you're in real time, but you're not. It happens, no big deal. But by saying the letter 1 word about it, that's how we know that we're both talking about the same thing. And the other thing is, if you're new, click on that tiny URL. I'll explain what that does because it explains everything else. 1, it takes you to a Google Doc that has 4 questions. What's your name? We already know your name. It's right here. The second question is, what's your email? We need your email to invoice you. We invoice on PayPal Wednesday nights by 11 o'clock. We have 3 shows a week. 1 show, the XP, on Sunday, right now, 8 to 10. That's the first show of the week. Then Tuesday on our own page, a Comic Shops page, we do 8 to 10 there. And then Wednesday, we're on the Comic Shop Network from 8 to 10. And then all 3 of those are compiled into one invoice that gets to you by 11 o'clock. We've been hitting that deadline, right? And the next question is, are you local to Central Florida, or do you need to be shipped? The question is worded that way because if you're local to Central Florida, we really have a shop. We have a comic shop called A Comic Shop that's been around for 16 years, centrally located in the center of Central Florida at the intersection of University and Cimarron. You can come in anytime we're open and pick up your stuff, no extra charge, and maybe pick something else up. It's fun. So that is, if you're local to Central Florida and you want to pick up, no extra charge. If you are shipped, it's $10 flat per shipment, not per show, not even per invoice, per shipment. One nuance on that we're going to have to start to kind of talk about is it's when the box is full. Like if you have 2 invoices and the box is full, we're sending it out then. The box is full. So we had a couple issues where people were slow paying on the invoice. You have net 10, no big deal, net 10. But if, say, the first invoice is paid, the next invoice isn't paid, then we can't send that out because one of them isn't paid, even though it's a full box. Then you buy more stuff, which we love. We want you to buy more stuff, but you buy more stuff, and then that stuff doesn't fit in the box. So that stuff should have its own shipping charge because it doesn't fit in the box. And then we end up finding bigger and bigger boxes. So we're going to try to put a stop to that. And the last question is your name on PayPal different than your name that you just told us in question 1, or your name on Facebook? Because a lot of times people have like an alias or a business name. I have a business name. It says A Comic Shop paid the invoice. We just want to know, so when we see that Planet Comics paid the invoice, we know exactly who Planet Comics is ahead of time. We don't have to backtrack by searching by email. And that's it for the housekeeping, I guess you would call that. Housekeeping. You want to get involved? Okay, so diseases can never spread. What are we talking about? Oh, we must kill all theaters. You're being sarcastic. I get it now. All right. Sarcasm is fine. But, you know. All right. So I have some new books this next week for DC. I have the second print of Superman Son of Kal-El #1. And that is for the cover price of $4. Cool cover. So that is Son of Kal-El #1. Then I have my favorite book, the book I was promised since I don't know, 1993, maybe, Blue and Gold, the Booster and Beetle miniseries. I was promised that in a letter page of Justice League America, Justice League International, by the editors that, yeah, this is coming out. Never came out, never was solicited. I asked my comic shop owner week after week, previews after previews, when is it, when is it, when is it? Never happened, never happened, didn't happen. I was disappointed. But now it's out, and it is good. It's an awesome book. If you like Beetle or Booster in any way, you will enjoy it. What are you doing, bro?
Spread around on B.
Cool. And here is Black Panther #8. It's Cho cover, and it like actually features like a nude Storm. But don't worry, things are covered up by, you know, some kind of ribbon or cloud or some such. Cool. And this is Batman and Robin Adventures #1 annual from 1996. Looks awesome. Paul Dini writing it. Laundry list of great artists in the animated style, including Tippleton and Parabeck, who has passed since. Wonderful style. This is a direct sequel, canon sequel to Mask of the Phantasm. Absolutely, positively, written by Paul Dini and a direct sequel.
Question from Josh Wilson. Would you do 10 the F Shield?
Yeah, okay. And here is a super fun book. Zatanna, Everyday Magic, also by Paul Dini. He's wonderful with this character. Prestige format, Vertigo, but you know, it's in DC continuity, but Vertigo, it was mature reader, it's a one shot, and it has John Constantine, you know, her kind of boyfriend, John Constantine. Freaking love John Constantine.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I just had a thought today though, is John Constantine like technically even human, or is he a human hybrid? Because he does have demon blood. So does his demon blood make him a human hybrid? Because with his demon blood, he doesn't have the same vulnerabilities to some magics that normal humans have. So is he a hybrid? Is he like, what would they call that? Homo magi? Like instead of sapien?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because people were saying, we were arguing whether Superman is vulnerable to kryptonite and magic in the same way. And there's a nuance that no, he's not, because he's not harmed just by being around magic. The magic actually has to be directed towards him specifically and his physiology specifically. For example, like if a enchanted bullet was enchanted to never miss its target, it would hit Superman and just bounce off. But if it hit a human, they'd die. Mm-hmm. But if it was a magic bullet that would hit you and turn you into a goose, Superman would turn into a goose. However, just being around kryptonite, he can't be around kryptonite. So there couldn't be like a Justice League member who was powered by kryptonite, you know? Whenever Firestorm would make kryptonite, obviously would hurt Superman. But he could be around Justice League members that practice magic as long as they don't direct the magic at him. And I was arguing that it doesn't matter if all humans are vulnerable to magic, so it's not a vulnerability specific to him. It is a vulnerability specific to him. It's just slightly nuanced different than his vulnerability to kryptonite. So, yeah. I had a whole discussion where it was fun, actually. One of those nerd discussions that doesn't end with like some kind of like weird political nonsense or something. It's just like, hey, let's talk about the nuances of this character. Cool, I will. All right, look at this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Your favorite thing. And 1. 1 is a $90 key by itself. Near Mint Plus. Number 1 is a $90 key by itself. This is all 1 through 6 for $90.
Your books are right here.
Okay. I have a full run of the boys that I'll be getting out this week. Like 1 through, 72? And I'll probably be selling that for like asking $600 because, it's gone up. That's a crazy one. Hey, tell me if Chris Netter shows up on the feed because I had something he's been asking about. Right. This is the 1 to 25 and an A and a B all together for $25. Whereas you can see the 125 has been selling by itself for $30. Here is Batman and Catwoman, or Batman Gotham Adventures number 50. Iconic Batman Catwoman cover. Like when they did that Catwoman trade recently, they used this cover for the trade. It's Darwin Cook, the late great Darwin Cook. Beautiful image. Issue 50. Guides for 25. I put it at 25. Here is the 1 to 50 and an A and a B all together for 50. And then I have an amazing set of Near Mint Plus books. One of them has been going through the roof lately. Like, no exaggeration. This book here. Yes, there's what Key Collector says. Key Collector, I think, still says this is a $30 book. Look on closed eBay sales, not CGC even. I'm just talking about near mint, closed CGC sales. This book is going crazy. First time she's referred to as Hawkeye by Hawkeye. Then I have Origin of Stature. I have part 4, which is Vision, Wiccan and Speed, Hulkling, and Patriot. So this is all 1 through 6, all Near Mint Plus, $115. Here's a Near Mint Amazing Spider-Man 611. And I have all 6 Annihilation from the first Annihilation. 6 is where Nova does that crazy spine rip thing to one of the villains. It's a key. It's a key because it's the death of a certain villain. And it also has the prologue. So I have the prologue and all 1 through 6. So that's 7 issues, $45, all Near Mint.
Nova fatality, dude.
What? Nova put his fist down in Nihilus's throat and pulled out the dude's spine. That's what he did.
That's insane.
And here is Batman Fortnite 0 Point hardcover. Really cool trade dress on this hardcover. And it has 7 DC themed digital items. So for the people thinking, oh, we better get the comics or we won't get the digital things, DC don't care. They want to sell this, and they want to sell this in bookstores. They want to sell this on Amazon. So it's a great gift for anyone you know that likes Fortnite, because they get these 7 skins or digital items, whatever they are, with it. Just with it. It's shrink wrapped. It's there. $25 is a good price for a hardcover anyway.
You not covered 2 on A this whole time?
Huh?
$2 on A. Have you been doing that, or have you not?
Yeah, I've just been doing $2 on A, but I haven't been moving.
Oh, okay.
So whatever.
Because you never mentioned that you might need to cover $2 on A. So yes, people are going to expect that.
Oh, you know. I'll cover what I want to cover. Hey guys, here's a great deal on A. Not only is it the first appearance of Spider-Man Noir that I priced at the price of the first appearance of Spider-Man Noir, this is a Near Mint Plus copy. I decided to throw in 2, 3, and 4 of Spider-Man Noir, and then all 4 of Eyes Without a Face sequel. So that's 8 issues, 2 4-issue miniseries, Spider-Man Noir. I will cover this up. Now this is what it is. It is whatever you see the price. So you got issue 1, the first appearance, variant cover, 1 through 4, plus 1 through 4 of the sequel. One through 4 plus all 1 through 4, volume 2. He's on. I'm going to show him.
Oh, okay.
So, in this collection, Mr. Nutter, I got from San Diego Comic-Con the advertisement for the flyer for the panel that screened the pilot. The first 300 people got a free slice of pie. So you get the Pushing Daisies flyer for the panel. And then, yes, I did, in the same collection, the same person that had this because they were at San Diego Comic-Con has this from San Diego Comic-Con. Near Mint Pushing Daisies with the San Diego Comic-Con flyer together. There it is. Kind of cool, right? And I just priced it at the price of, Key Collector had it for, but I thought it was really cool that it had that extra piece of awesomeness to it.
He's totally on board with this.
Cool. I thought it was cool.
It is pretty sick. It was a good show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is not just the first issue and the first appearance of Spider-Man Noir, who was on, Spider-Verse. It's all 4 of Volume 1, all 4 of Volume 2, Eyes Without a Face. So all 4 and all 4. This is all 6. Here is all 5 of Mace Windu for $90. And that has keys in it. There you go. Near Mint key issue 5. It has all of them. What's up?
Right here.
Okay.
Better said, dang, writer's strike killed the show.
I mean, the writer's strike hobbled a couple shows too that didn't get killed. I kind of feel like Heroes was going really strong until the writer's strike. I mean, that's just my opinion. And it got weaker. And I really don't like circus stuff So when it got to like Circus Freaks, I wasn't there. That wasn't for me. That's first cover of Cade Bane. This is the first appearance of Cade Bane. That's all 5 of that. Then this, Near Mint Plus. I have every issue of Kanan. Some are big keys, others are not. Others are very affordable. But yes, I do have that one big key. Here is all of Obi-Wan and Anakin. All 5 of that miniseries. And then, yes, I do have this. What's up? I think ever since I put this air filter in here, it hasn't been
Working well?
pushing out AC very well in this room. Got the right size. I have it pointed the right way. You know, pointed this way up.
It does seem a bit warmer in here than usual.
Sure. So you have this position, so I can't see the time. All right, it's 3 more minutes.
Oh no, it cuts off the timer at the bottom right with how the framing is on the TV.
Here is all 8 issues of Gargoyles in Near Mint. Slave Labor Gargoyles, 8, 7, 6. I have 2 copies of 6. I have a second copy of 6 for $10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Put those down now and put 1 up. $100. And then I showed D again, sure.
Yeah.
And then I have all 4 issues of the spin-off Bad Guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. And these are done by the showrunner, Greg Weisman, who is also the showrunner of Rebels. And this is the secret history of Rebels. D is that big old key. Also a key, first cover appearance. 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Near Mint. Yeah, I just wrote Near Mint but it's Near Mint Plus. I mean, it's definitely 9.6 and 9.8. Word. You guys see I have the Joker cover over here. And the put the Kanan first full appearance of everyone from Rebels other than Kanan. That's issue 1. And their cameos, that's the first full of all of them. And they're all going to be, all the ones that are surviving or whatnot are going to be on that Ahsoka show. Hera, they're going to be searching for Ezra and Thrawn. And I have all of Thrawn to put out too.
Nice.
So it's going to be a fun night.
Question from Cody. Is issue 2 on the first or second print?
I did not even know they did a second print, and I'm pretty sure it looked like the first print cover that I saw in Key Collector, but it might be a second print actually. Oh crap, it is a second print. It was the same cover, it just said second print. That's what I get for pricing so many things so fast. I'll have to look up what the second print is worth. Thanks for catching that for me, Cody. You're a great guy. And it's time for our first break.
Yep.
There's a town that lies nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains in the great American state of Pennsylvania. The name of the town is White Ash. With a town charter dating back to 1714, it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And as you can tell from how hard those smokestacks are puffing, it's also one of the coldest. Thankfully, the people of White Ash have a secret that's dark and very deep. A secret to keeping warm, bituminous coal. From bituminous coal as a product ingredient comes heat, power, transportation, and necessities and luxuries almost beyond count. And where, you might ask, does all that coal come from? The answer is places like Alden Mountain and towns just like White Ash, where it's dug from the mountains by the hardest working men in America, our coal miners. But while an industry supports the town supports the industry. Here are two of White Ash's finest young entrepreneurs, Catlin and Kyle, owners of the Double K gas station. Coming or going, they'll get you there. But a town can't be all work and no play. Hello, Alec. Hello, Lillian. Where are you two kids going? Why, they're going to Sif's. Don't let its Nordic theme fool you. The most popular place in every American town is the local diner, and Sif's is no exception. Home to the world-famous Stack Attack, Sif's have been filling the bellies of White Ashians since 1895. Yes, White Ash, founded by men who came from the four corners of the earth, bringing with them innovation, can-do spirit, and dark, dark secrets.
Beautiful day. Just gonna jaywalk across Spring Garden. Yeah. I grew up by the library, next to Winston Churchill, eating pizza every day like some Ninja Turtles. The kid who burgles from St. Pat's to Gus's Pub at the public gardens, feeding ducks by the spud. What's up, cuz? A Grace baby in the place, y'all. And like Glace Behe, love baseball. From the Commons to the Wanderers' grounds, and you know I feel weird when no water's around. Down at the harbor front where I used to dishwash. Before I quit to get a job pulling rickshaws, I was spitting raw, just a kid from the peninsula. You might have seen picking up liquor on Agricola, the particular deliverer of the Mail Star, hopping fences, hanging out at the rail yard or a pier, just watching the harbor hop and feeling fat like Miller's old barber shop. And anytime I need to smile and relax and put my mind on the facts.
Hey comic fans, thanks for tuning in to a comic show. To save you time and entertain you, Aaron's hired me, Booster Gold, the greatest hero you've never heard of, to tell you the rules for a comic show. 1, we have things on A through F. Generally, you say the letter and one word about what it is. If you have a lag and you're calling A and you don't say A Avengers, and now Batman's on A, and you don't want that, we pull the wrong one for you. So we have to say the letter and one word about what it is. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy comics. Let's have a good time together. Let's save a comic shop. Let's save the comic industry, one comic at a time. No fan left behind. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
And you're back.
We're back. All right. I think I changed out everything. I think so. Right? Let's talk about what I put out. Here we have, I didn't change the gargoyles. I have gargoyles 1 through 8 for $100. 1 through 8 for $100. And I put out Kanan number 11, near mint for $20. Really cool cover there. This is the first print of Love is Love, $40 book there. Near mint minus gargoyles number 1. It has a cardstock embossed cover, and it is newsstand, but it has one color break. Beautiful book. Obviously, first appearance of all the gargoyles in comics. And this is Thrawn 1 through 6, all 1 through 6 for $125. And this is Korra and Avatar free comic book day books. This one is on Key Collector for $25 by itself. You get this one and that one, both Legend Korra, and then you get 2 avatars. 2 avatars, 2 Legend of Korra, 4 books total, all for the price of one of them.
Also, Sean Spear asked, "What would be this?"
I don't know, man. Lots of cool stuff. I got lots of cool Star Wars stuff. Got all of Mace Windu, 1 through 5. I had Kanan, number 1. And I had Gargoyles, if you dig that. Had all of Obi-Wan and Anakin. There's Gargoyles number 6 by itself. I had the full run of Annihilation, 1 through 6, plus the prelude for $45. 1 through 6 plus the prologue for $45. Love this cover. Absolutely love this cover. What other stuff did I have? I had the Jock Joker. Oh, in this book. This is the book that keeps going up. And I would argue it's going to keep going up because that's what that Ahsoka Tano show is going to be. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be Ahsoka and Hera. Hera's going to replace Cara Dune as, you know, the rebel female character, you know, buddy show with her and Ahsoka Tano. You know what's going to happen. You know that they were shown together in the final season of Clone Wars in an entire episode, and it was great. You know, whatever, dude. I mean, we saw Hera again in what was it? Bad Batch, yes. But here's what's going to happen. The entire premise, and this is my wishful thinking, but come on. The entire premise of Ahsoka Tano is going to be her searching for Ezra and Thrawn. That's what I want. That's what they're going to do. Why do I say this? Because they did everything I wanted them to do in The Mandalorian, so obviously they're going to do everything I want them to do there, right?
Yeah. What's an F? Question from Alex Hoops.
F. F is 4 different Avatar Universe free comic book day books. This one is worth $25 by itself. That's why I priced it $25. You have this Legend of Korra, and this Legend of Korra, and this Avatar, and that Avatar. So 2 different avatars and 2 different Legends of Korra, $25. All 6 of that.
Sean also said that Hera appeared in the Star Wars Squadrons game.
Oh. Dude's always bringing up video games, trying to school me on stuff. It's like, well, actually, it was also in the video game. Like, yes, Sean. Thank you for telling me. No, seriously. I appreciate you filling in the gaps in my knowledge. So here is the 4th appearance of Harley Quinn. The 4th appearance of Harley Quinn. Oh, and we had this, Sean. Your 2 favorite things. We had Blue and Gold number 2, $4 book. New next week. Love that book. Like, seriously, I love that book. I have other issues of Gargoyles and Kanan. That's Kanan 11. This is 2 for $6, 3 for $4, 4 for $4. 5 is a key for $12. I also have 7. I priced them all individually because I had those 2 huge keys.
Okay.
8 is $20.
So 8, that is already gone. And there was also a few comments here in a row.
Pre-orders, yeah, okay. If he writes it down, sure. I already have both the boys' books. Are they really that pricey? Yes, absolutely. It's a great, well-received show. I'm pretty sure the show is getting a spin-off show for the off-season next time. So that is issue 9. I got all Kanan out. I also have 10, Fighting General Grievous, The Last Padawan. I have issue 12, as the full cast of Rebels. Issue 7, Issue 8. Yoda floating around.
Elvis Benjamin said Kanan number 6, 150. What's that about?
Well, obviously, it's the Canon number 6 that was
all
out
the way over
earlier for
there.
170.
Okay,
You have a lot of context clues here.
That's true. I didn't know it was all the way over there, though.
No, it was on here for a while earlier.
Okay.
It really was.
Okay, cool.
Right on.
I was just genuinely curious there because I didn't see it at all.
You could be curious all you want, bro. I will help you with that some. With your curiosities. Taking these cannons down. I mean, I really do have some books that I really like. I priced all of the Zatannas individually, in case anyone needs individual issues, and I have the 2 big old keys. Big keys of Zatanna. I have some affordable things like a near mint 4th printing of Killing Joke. It has orange in the logo. And then this is Harley and Ivy, all 3. Well, I left number 3 over here. But it's Harley and Ivy, all 3. 1, 2, and 3 for $45. All 3 of Harley and Ivy.
Cody also said you would check your messages on that break.
No, I didn't check no messages, brother.
Oh, no, he's asking you to the next break. So,
Okay.
also, see joke.
See Joker. Killing Joke. This is the 2nd appearance of Harley. It is a first print. And I put it at VF and put it for $40. Mad Love, 1994, February 1994. This is a first printing. I put it at VF and put it at 40. VF 40. Taking down Thrawn, all 6 of Thrawn. And taking down The Legend of Korra and Avatar books. And this is $42. Connecting covers. 5, 6, and 7. They all connect. They actually connect. Not partially connect like some connecting covers have done. 5, 6, and 7. Near mint connecting covers. All keys. Very cool. I dig it. I got some amazing Adam Hughes keys. Coming up, ready to go. I also have all of Batman TMNT, talking volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and then the adventures, the animated Batman and the animated Turtles. But I have 1 through 6, volume 1, 1 through 6, volume 2, 1 through 6, volume 3. Good stuff. I'll put out all of these crazy books right quick. A lot of these keys, they're near mint. I priced them at the guide price, but you know, so I took like $20 less on an absolute key before. I mean, it's an absolute key. It's a thing I contemplated And let's say like 6 months ago, I would absolutely have sent it directly to CGC, but CGC is no longer a pipeline to cash flow. But, you know, I need to get the next collection, the next collection, the next collection. I need cash flowing. Deadpool 54 and 55, Near Mint Plus. This one is $50. That one is $25. Classic Deadpool Punisher Battle. 54 and 55 together, $75. Now I'll start putting out some of these Adam Hughes keys. The 2 key issues of Satana, very low print runs, very cool covers. Adam Hughes, final issue, penultimate issue. I have the highest valued issues of Catwoman. These 2, beautiful covers. And this one, issue 46, a little bit more affordable, but key covers all.
Those covers are just insanely impressive.
I know. It's like no one could argue with the, like a Greg Land cover. You say, "Oh, the composition's weird. Oh, maybe it's light boxing porn, you know, like tracing, whatever." But no, like Adam Hughes is cheesecake, yes, but the composition spot on, lighting, everything. Like he is, whether you like that type of stuff or not, inarguably a master of that master of cheesecake. Absolutely, I'll just say it, right?
Definitely.
And this Deadpool issue 65, hot cover, first appearance of several characters: Outlaw, Agent X, Black Swan, and less than 30,000 copies ordered by retailers. 29,403 copies ordered by retailers.
You got an offer from Cody Topics on C for 100.
Okay, I mean, I priced it full and I thought about sending it to CGC, but that's fair. Then I have my personal favorite issue of Deadpool. I'm serious. I'm not joking. It is my personal favorite issue of Deadpool, and I will show you it, and maybe you'll agree. I don't know. It is issue 42, Deadpool Real American Zero. It is a G.I. Joe parody logo, and it also is a parody of the silent issue of G.I. Joe. It's Deadpool Merc with a Mouth. What if the Merc with a Mouth had an issue where he didn't say anything like Snake Eyes? Intrigued? Sure you are. If you're a Deadpool fan at all, maybe this is what gave those dummies the idea to make Deadpool not have a mouth talk in that Wolverine movie.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, Merc with a mouth, what if he didn't have a mouth? That's cool for one issue, especially that one issue is a parody of a legendary issue of G.I. Joe where Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes obviously didn't talk, so an issue of G.I. Joe with no talking.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea for a single issue comic. Terrible idea for a movie. I love that cover. I love everything about that. And here's the full run of Catwoman's first miniseries. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
D for 100. Josh Bulls.
Yeah, sure. That's fair. So this is all 1 through 4.
Also, Elvis was going to ask Aaron, any hip hop or Scotty Young baby covers in this collection?
Not that I've come across so far, so probably not. I've kind of flipped through most of it, almost all of it. There was some that were like actually packed, like stacked in diamond boxes, the same way Diamond ships to us, like 2 and stacked up in one side and 2 stacked on the other side of a bigger box. I hadn't gone through those, but of the ones that I have gone through, I did not see those. Maybe a few Scotty Youngs, but I didn't like grab them to price, unfortunately. Probably would have been smart too. But I didn't see any hip hops yet.
Yeah. How much have you gone through of it?
A lot. Probably 12 long boxes. But that's kind of like flipping through and grabbing, not really like, let's take it all out and
Seriously.
sort it for real. Because I honestly just picked it up Saturday at like 3 o'clock. I know that because my wife had a nail appointment at 4 o'clock and I needed to be back to the house by 4. And it took a half hour to get back home. And I made it by 3:36. I arrived it and I loaded it all up. Boom. It was cool. But I didn't get all that much time to go through it. Here is the first crossover between Deadpool and Black Panther, but it's Killmonger as Black Panther. It's that time period. And it's Cat Trap. It's a $30 book. It is Cat Trap Part 1, Deadpool 44, the first Deadpool, and Black Panther crossover. Yes, it's Black Panther where Eric Killmonger was Black Panther. But still, that sounds like a much more fun crossover to me. They did a miniseries Black Panther and Deadpool years and years, decades later. But that, I guess, is technically their first meeting, even though it wasn't T'Challa. You know about T'Challa, right?
Yeah, first meeting of Black Panther, but not necessarily T'Challa Black Panther.
And you guys, I have the full run of Rick and Morty. The full run of Rick and Morty in this, including the $225 first issue. But I'm kind of wanting to sell it as a full run. And then I noticed I have this awesome variant cover. You have to admit that's awesome. Come on. That's issue 3 variant. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with Rick and Morty, but I'm definitely going to decide before Tuesday's show.
Oh.
Look at issue 6 with the ball fondlers, one of Lewis's favorite teams.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
The ball fondlers. Come on, man. Rick and Morty's a fun show.
It's a fun show. I can get back into it.
All right. Don't be hating.
I'm not.
All right, you guys. You know how much I love Blue and Gold. Here's Blue and Gold issue 2 for $1 less than cover price, just because I love this book so much and I want to push it. I want to push it real good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Blue and Gold issue 2. If you liked issue 1 at all, I urge you to get issue 2. It is a super fun buddy comedy action book. Beetle has his like okay, so he's running low on funds, right? Like we know this in the first issue. He's running low on funds. He was a billionaire inventor, whatever. He's running low on funds. The bug that got destroyed in the first issue, he's like, oh, that was my last bug. But guess what vehicle he has now, bro? A Beetle Dune buggy.
Oh,
buggy. Which
buggy.
is hilarious. See the Dune buggy? Because Ted Kord inarguably was modeled after Spider-Man. You know, Ditko and, you know, inarguably was modeled after Spider-Man. Yes, Blue Beetle existed before that, but this Ted Kord Blue Beetle was.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like what if Spider-Man actually finished college? So anyway, and never got bitten by a spider. But anyway, Spider-Man obviously had the spider buggy, correct? Everyone knows about that Spider-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
I call it spider buggy. Officially called it Spider-Mobile now. I don't know why Disney did that, whatever. But this is a buggy bug. It was just cool to me. It was just very cool to me. What's up, man?
Blue and Gold.
Okay. Yeah, I have more than one.
Nice.
I absolutely adore that book. And I know that I'm biased. I know that they're my favorite characters forever. But I assure you that if it wasn't good, I would be complaining about it. I would be upset that they finally got a book and it sucked.
That would suck.
But that's not the case. It is awesome. Here is the first appearance of Phantasm in comics, Mask of the Phantasm. It says it's Fine Plus, and I priced it just $6 because it has a bend. You know, it's that prestige format, really absolutely thick cardstock cover that has a bend there. Color break bend. But it is the adaptation of the motion picture, which is the Phantasm's first appearance in comics. I put it at a Fine Plus. I really didn't know how much to take off for a corner crease and a cardstock cover. So I took off probably more than if it wasn't a cardstock cover. Put it at Fine Plus, put it at just $6.
That's a really good cover, though.
Yes. Yes, we know this. What else we got? Thanks for buying that blue and gold, Eddie. I really appreciate it. Got to keep the fire burning for my boys. Bros before heroes, right? And I loved how the first issue, did you read the first issue? Did I make you read the first issue?
Essentially, yes.
The first issue actually epitomized their catchphrase of bros before heroes. Ted Core Blue Beetle actually put his bro before being a hero in the Justice League.
Stein.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
It was awesome. Stop hating.
I'm not hating. Richard Ship is here, though.
Richard Ship, what's up, what's up, what's up? Why is he yelling Stein?
Because he thinks I'm Stein.
That's not Stein. Stein is much more grumpy. No?
You know, some days. He's usually fine.
The totality of Stein is more grumpy than the totality of Lucas. You could at least agree to that.
That's true. I could agree to that.
Here's something that people should fight over because I feel like it is terribly undervalued.
Oh, apparently Stein might be watching.
Maybe he is.
He is. Just lurking back there.
Stein got me to bring my whole family to Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah. That was a really good movie.
Like, because he's like, yo, if it doesn't do well in the box office, Marvel's just going to push back Eternals and most likely cut the budget for future stuff. I'm like, you know,
I
this
checked the
sounds
box office
somewhat plausible.
after that, and I'm pretty sure after they said that they would cut and all that online, people flooded to go back to the movies because it's doing really well.
Plus, it was released on a great weekend, obviously, and it's what is it really competing with?
How much?
You know, if you want to go to the movies, go see that. Put out the first cameo of Damian Wayne. Near Mint Plus. Key Collector has it for $30. I believe that is terribly undervalued. Obviously, it has a lot of potential to go up. It's $30. Yeah, we got 1 minute to our thingy, right? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's what it's telling me. Oh, wow.
The Delta variant. Okay, cool. Whatever you say, Sean.
That Delta variant Loki that we saw in the text messages, though. That was
Yes.
really funny.
Meanwhile, Oral's about to go work for Delta.
Oh, wow.
No?
Oh, no. I remember that.
He should dress up like Loki. No?
I can see it.
Yeah, man. So when we come back, I'll change out. I'll have a few things changed out.
Okay.
And it's time for our next break.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Beautiful day. Just gonna jaywalk across Spring Garden. Yeah. I grew up by the library, next to Winston Churchill, eating pizza every day like some Ninja Turtles. The kid who burgles from St. Pat's to Gus's Pub at the Public Gardens, feeding ducks by the spud. What's up, cuz? A Grace baby in the place, y'all. And like Glace Bay, he loves baseball. From the Commons to the Wanderers' grounds, and you know I feel weird when no water's around. Down at the harbor front where I used to dishwash. Before I quit to get a job pulling rickshaws, I was spitting raw, just a kid from the peninsula. You might have seen picking up liquor on Agricola, the particular deliverer of the Mail Star, hopping fences, hanging out at the rail yard, or a pier, just watching the harbor hop and feeling fat, like Miller's old barbershop. And anytime I need to smile and relax and put my mind on the facts.
Hey comic fans, thanks for tuning in to a comic show. To save you time and entertain you, Aaron's hired me, Booster Gold, the greatest hero you've never heard of, to tell you the rules for a comic show. 1, we have things on A through F. Generally, you say the letter and one word about what it is. If you have a lag and you're calling A and you don't say A Avengers, and now Batman's on A, and you don't want that, we pull the wrong one for you. So we have to say the letter and one word about what it is. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy comics. Let's have a good time together. Let's save a comic shop. Let's save the comic industry, one comic at a time. No fan left behind. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
And you're back.
All right. I am back, and here's what I have. I have Sensational She-Hulk #1 near mint newsstand with issues 2 through 13 as well. So it's 1 through 13 in near mint, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What the heck? And 13 for $40. This is the VF to near mint minus, VF near mint. Issue 237, Todd McFarlane cover with Spider-Man and the X-Men. Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men, 237, Todd McFarlane cover, VF to near mint, $6.
A She-Hulk is gone.
A She-Hulk is gone. All right. So, I had that awesome She-Hulk issue 40.
Nice.
Here is a super fun book, Space Riders. Really great artists here. Love it. The whole book's like a blacklight poster on every page. Galaxy Brutality, 1 through 4. All 1 through 4. Super sick. Had this price right around cover price at $20. All near mint, all 1 through 4. But guess what? I have volume 1. First issue is on Key Collector for $55. $55. Amazing book. If you like Phantom Star Killer, you will adore this book.
Oh, it looks fun.
Hell yeah. Space Riders. I mean, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
All 1 through 4. Issue 1 is a $55 key by itself. That's all 1 through 4. That is the first cameo of Damian Wayne. Issue 655, Near Mint Plus. That stayed in Sonic Baby. Both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2. Put it at Near Mint minus because there's slight color break on the black cover issue 1. But super sick book, super hard to find. $10 for both. And then that is the newsstand version. Better cover in my opinion. I just like how Archie it looks. I just like that Archie is upset about how ridiculous it is that Punisher is chaperoning the dance. But at $15, what I saw it sell for on eBay, it literally is Archie meets the Punisher. Newsstand, cool cover. I mean, look at that skull.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, and you know it. So anyway, that's what I put up while we were on break. Some fun stuff. If Sean's watching still, Sean Shapira, you would absolutely love Space Rangers. It has
Rangers?
Riders, Space Riders. I'm thinking, oh man, my son has Toy Story on constantly, like 1 through 4 on repeat. Space Rangers, Star Command, all day long. But Space Riders is like the most outrageous parts of Guardians of the Galaxy amplified, like on extreme.
Sean is here.
What's up, bro? You ever read the Space Riders?
Space Riders? I've been holding off saying it's my favorite comic book. That's what he said.
Ha, ha, ha. Cool. All right. Here is the first appearance of the modern Guardians of the Galaxy. First appearance of the team that wasn't like, you know, the future version that was in Bronze Age Marvel and revived by Valentino in the 90s. This is the version out of Annihilation that we saw in the movies. Their first appearance, that is a $40 book. That is 6. I also have 5. I also have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then the Prelude, which is a $15 key. So that is 7 copies, a $40 key, and a $15 key for $75. And here is She-Hulk. I mean, I call it volume 2, but technically the first volume was Savage She-Hulk, technically. But it's the 12-issue run that was Dan Slott's first She-Hulk volume. It ran for 12 issues and then started up again. This is the one before the one where everyone has issue 8 because that was the Civil War tie-in. So this is the volume before that. It's the full run of 1 through 12 and lots of awesome covers, very well enjoyed book, and Howard the Duck. And people are saying that the run or the show might and should pull heavily from slots run. So that is 1 through 12 for $75 in near mint. That is the full run. This was the first cameo of Damian Wayne. I do a deal on both of these together. This is a $55 book by itself, being the first work, the first appearance of everybody, first appearance of that floating skull ship, first appearance of all that stuff. And Lucas, I have 3 issues here. What is this title? What's the title of this book?
It's Man Thing.
No, it's not. What is the title of this book?
Giant size Man Thing?
What? Can you say that again?
Giant size Man Thing.
That's my favorite thing ever in life.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good title.
I laughed so hard as a kid when I first, because everyone knows Giant Size X-Men. Giant Size X-Men rolls off the tongue. You know Giant Size X-Men. You know it's an iconic book. No one laughs at Giant Size X-Men. But the first time as a kid you see Giant Size Man Thing, I don't know. If you're anything like me, you can't help but giggle. You just can't. It's hilarious.
Then also from Oscar Morales, the first cameo, Damon for 15.
No, not doing that. Here is the final issue of Batman Gotham Adventures. You know, scarce final issue, but also pretty cool cover. Batman versus Joker. That is the final issue. Final issues always have much lower print runs because retailers just start ordering less. But the reason retailers start ordering less is because when something gets canceled, traditionally it used to be the case. People say, hey, drop it. If they're looking to cut down their pull list, they're looking to cut back, they're spending too much on comics, this is already canceled anyway. It's not going to count. Cancel me. And so retailers order less. And then if it's really cool, or when people want to, after the fact, get the entire run, that final issue jumps up in price.
Okay, 2 things. Nathan Stickler asked, would you do 20 for the FRG/Punisher and Deadpool/G.I. Joe?
So that would be 30. Oh, has Nathan bought from us before?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, what was that one? The other one? The Deadpool that was the G.I. Joe?
thing.
Yeah, I love that issue.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that isn't on Key Collector. I just had to look at what sold on eBay. And of course, eBay is all over the place on things because sometimes people put it buy it now and they get what they asked for and buy it now. So that's why eBay is kind of all over the place sometimes.
There was also another asking about the edition on Annihilation Conquest 6.
Cool. Here is Zatanna 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Near mint, $35. All Paul Dini. Condition is near mint plus. I mean, there's no flaws on it. There's no dings that don't break color. There's obviously no dings that do break color. Corners look crisp. All 4 corners look crisp. It's a beautiful book. I did notice I wrote all of that stuff on there and didn't write the grade. So that is She-Hulk 1 through 12 at both the first 2 volumes of Space Riders, Annihilation Conquest, final issue of Batman Gotham Adventures, and the first 7 issues of Zatanna. Zatanna?
Zatanna.
Zatanna.
Claim Conquest B from Netter.
Okay, cool. And here is a super cool cover of Zatanna. Number 9, near mint, $6. Look at that top hat, bro. Top hat with a wand in it. It's a top hat with a wand in it, bro. And this is also a Zatanna key. Hughes cover. Near mint. Cool looking. Of the Marriage of Storm and Black Panther, Frank Cho cover. That is just $5 in near mint. Just $5.
Here.
Yes.
Right there.
No, I don't want full price on that, or I'll just sit on it for a while. It's I kind of feel like it's undervalued at 30 anyway, but I certainly don't sell anything for over what Key Collector has it for.
There's also D Black Panther.
What's a Black Panther, bro? What is this?
Black Panther LP. It's Civil War.
Oh, it's claimed.
Yeah.
And this is the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz, who was it announced she's going to be on the HBO Max Green Lantern show? I think it was announced that. I mean, it could still just be speculation, but I thought it was announced that. And she's been in all kinds of stuff, from DC Superhero Girls to Justice League Lego movies. So, I mean, she definitely has staying power. Got the Amazing Screw-On Head in near mint. Cool one shot by Mike Mignola of Hellboy.
Morales says I'm in for Damien, so
You are?
essentially I'm guessing that means,
Right.
yeah, it's what I thought. He said he'll do it for 30.
I have V for Vendetta 1 and 2 in near mint, 1 and 2 in near mint for the price of 1. I priced it. Only issue 1 is on Key Collector. Only issue 1 is on Key Collector. And issue 1 is on there for $25. I put 1 and 2 together here, 1 and 2 together. That is issue 2. V for Vendetta from 1988. 1 and 2 together. Alan Moore's V for Vendetta, $25. $25. Cool.
Okay, there we are.
Mm-hmm. Here is Giant Size Man Thing number 3 and Fine Plus for $15. And Fine Plus for $15. Giant Size Man Thing 3.
Comic with the best title in the world.
It's the death of Dokamith the Enchanter. Giant Size Man Thing 4 is the first solo story featuring Howard the Duck and the first appearance of Garko the Man Frog. This is a awesome copy. Near minus.
Dude that teamed up with Spider-Man at one time.
Oh, I don't know. I know it's the first solo story featuring Howard the Duck, and that tickles my fancy. Giant Size Man Thing. I think this is the most giant size man thing we've ever had on the show. And I have the first appearance of Hell Cow, a cow bitten in desperation by Dracula 300 years ago. Could possibly appear in the Howard the Duck animated series. That is not still happening, but hopefully it gets revived. I would love an animated Howard the Duck series, Kevin Smith or not. I would love an animated Howard the Duck series.
I remember talks about like Howard the Duck animated series. When was that?
Well, they announced a show that I was very excited about, a Dazzler show on Hulu. I think it was Dazzler and Tigra, who, never hung out in the comics, but I don't mind a female buddy comedy show. Like that was cool to me.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, there was several. I think MODOK's the only one that actually happened on Hulu. I think they announced like 4, and that was the only one that actually happened. Here is The Conjuring, DC horror book, The Conjuring, issue 4, and it is the cardstock B cover that looks like a VHS. $5, issue 4. I have 1 copy of this. 1 copy. There you go. Here's Coop. And seriously, I would encourage everyone that has ever liked a Marvel movie to go see Shang-Chi. It was a solid movie. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I was not gung-ho to see it in any way, shape, or form. I mean, obviously, I'm going to see every Marvel movie, obviously. Yeah. I own a comic book store. Of course, I'm going to see every Marvel movie. But I've never been, particularly fond of the character. And the trailer's it looks kind of cool. Yeah. Saw it, thought it was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot better than the trailer let on.
I think almost anyone watching it will be pleasantly surprised.
A question from Chris Klauser. Would you do Justice for 30?
Yeah, okay. And here is a cool Deadpool cover. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Nice.
But I'm going to keep yelling anyway. It's obviously an Aliens homage cover. And it's near mint. It's issue 40, and it's $10.
Thank
you.
Billy Lynch asked, wouldn't happen to have a V for Vendetta issue 3 with you?
No, I think we had a post-it for him. It might be in this collection. The only thing I came across so far was 1 and 2. That's all I came across so far. And that's why I decided to sell those together, because I know when I come across 3, if you haven't bought it from someone else, you already said you were interested in that. So I really only came across 1 and 2 so far, and I put them straight out. Straight out for sale, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing it to it. This is a beautiful book, by the way.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that cover on shirts in stores before.
I've sold it on this show raw and graded before. Both raw and graded. It's a book that it's ridiculous not to get graded. Like, if it's still here when my guy comes next week, I'll give it to him to get graded.
Billy said it's the last one he needs to focus on.
Cool. All right, and I have the Pro. This is a character who could just walk on a scene in The Boys. She could easily be a character on The Boys. Easily. In fact, I kind of feel this was like a dry run for The Boys for Garth Ennis. Basically, it's what if aliens gave a prostitute superpowers. I promise you that is exactly what it is. They got away with it because Amanda Connor did the art. And it is, Key Collector says it's scarce. I know I ordered it at my store pretty heavy because I thought that was hilarious. Key Collector says it's scarce as the first print. It's near mint and it's $20.
Yeah, I remember seeing her statue in the shop.
Yeah, we got a maquette of it. I ordered it insanely high because I had her and Palmiani signing in the store. It was fun. That was a good day.
Nathan Stickler asked, Aaron, you still have that Amazing Spider-Man 607 9.8 from last week?
No, I think I sold that to Chris Netter. The one with Black Cat.
I believe so?
Yes.
Okay. And then also another question from Morales. How many Jurassic Park in stock?
No, I didn't see any.
One more from Billy Lynch. Is Pro first print?
Yes. Yes, it's first print. They tweak the covers every time they did another printing.
How many printings did he get?
I don't really know, but it was a ton. It was definitely, because I remember I actually campaigned to get it back in print at one point when it had been out of print for so long. Because I was like, dude, it's a single issue one shot. It'll keep selling. Just keep it in print.
Billy Lynch wants it.
Yeah, it was from 2012.
And also that Spider-Man 607 did sell last week.
Cool. And I have Labyrinth. All 3 issues of Labyrinth. $30. First issue is a $12 key. Second issue is a $10 key. Third issue is a $10 key. It is all 3 issues of Labyrinth. Look, dude, 2 different color eyes. $30. This is probably my second favorite DC book coming out currently. My number 1 favorite, obviously, is Blue and Gold. But this Infinite Frontier, I love this book. Look how the cover's like homage to Crisis. This is the final part. Williamson's writing it. It is awesome. It's like an Infinity Inc. JSA book in stealth. Totally love that book. Was not let down. Yes, Justice Incarnate is a big part of it. But it felt, several issues felt like an Infinity Inc. revival, which might not do anything for some people, but does a lot for me. I totally love that.
By the way, time.
Yeah, we're heading into our last break.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Beautiful day. Just gonna jaywalk across Spring Garden. Yeah. I grew up by the library, next to Winston Churchill, eating pizza every day like some Ninja Turtles. The kid who burgles from St. Pat's to Gus's Pub at the Public Gardens, feeding ducks by the spud. What's up, cuz? A Grace baby in the place, y'all. And like Glace Bay, he loves baseball. From the Commons to the Wanderers grounds, and you know I feel weird when no water's around. Down at the harbor front where I used to dishwash. Before I quit to get a job pulling rickshaws, I was spitting raw, just a kid from the peninsula. You might have seen picking up liquor on Agricola, the particular deliverer of the Mail Star, hopping fences, hanging out at the rail yard, or a pier, just watching the harbor hop and feeling fat, like Miller's old barber shop.
Now you're back.
Yeah, we're back. We are back, bro, and you forgot to tell me. What a jerk. What a jerk.
You just asked it. Good time.
I know. Said, yo, are we back? Cool. So what I have out now that is different is this Hissy Fit 2006 Adam Hughes art book, signed by Adam Hughes. $40. Saw it sell most recently on eBay for $50.
Okay. Good question from Shit. What's on A?
Really cool.
Right now.
Really cool art book from 2006. Look at that. I've never seen that before. Look at that sketch breakdown. You're an artist. That's neat, right?
That
I told
is
you his
sick.
composition, yes, he's cheesecake, but come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Look at that perspective. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely a professional.
Yeah, the zipper's down halfway sometimes, but oh, Slave Leia. Look at that.
Damn.
Jabba.
His work's no joke.
Sketch. Look at that. Women of the DC Universe. Great art book. Dedicated to Dave Stevens.
Who's Dave Stevens?
Wasn't he creator of the Rocketeer?
Oh, damn.
Getting into video game stuff too.
Even Darkstalkers.
Black Cat. Fighting with Cheetah and biting Cheetah's lip.
Ouch.
Well, design of the statue, the bust, 3-dimensional bust. Never seen that storm image before. So anyway, it is signed. It is from 2006. It is near mint. It's super limited. There it is. And then here is the free comic book day version of Rick and Morty #1. Free comic book day Rick and Morty #1. $5. What happened?
On C.
Who?
Labyrinth on C.
Yeah, Labyrinth is on C. Yes. Here is Gargoyles #6. $15. Key issue.
Rick and Morty.
Cool. Looks like I can actually connect these.
Nice.
So that one connects with that one, and this one connects with this one. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Got to get them so they don't fall any. Oh no, can't really do it, but I assure you they connect. Silly.
Question from Netter. Hey Aaron, I think he didn't mess with the packages he sent out. The 2 boxes he shipped made it to Hawaii somehow?
What?
I know they'll show up, just humorous.
Hawaii?
I don't know, maybe they went that way so they'd avoid Ida.
Ida?
Ida.
Seriously?
Bit weird.
I think we sent that UPS. I thought they really know what they're doing.
Very strange.
Crazy. Here is Uncanny X-Men 144 near mint for $12. Well, this is fun. It's the first appearance of Obnoxo the Clown in a comic. And it is first appearance of a yellow Hulk. Yes, it's satire, but, what if that is kind of like the de facto zero issue of What the? Crazy What If issue 34. It's a key. It's a $15 key.
Ships that they might be using military postal. Possibly to avoid LA.
This is LA. And all I want to do is have some fun. No? Here is this key issue of She-Hulk, issue 40. Key, controversial, all that good stuff.
All that good controversy.
Yes. Where did I put those Batman variants?
Batman variant?
Yes, the 1 to 50 and the 1 to 25.
That was a bit ago.
Oh, yes. See, I had this out.
Okay, so might be there because you do cruise around the room quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Had this out earlier with that trending up key, all 1 through 6. What are you mumbling about?
No, just what Ship said about C-130s.
C-130s. Ah, here are these. This is the 1 to 50. That's the B cover, $6 cover price. That's the A cover, extra sized, $5 cover price.
It's like a plane like that, transport comics, just feels weird.
And this is issue 112, the 1 to 50. The 1 to 50 wanted poster variant. So that is all 3 together for 50, where this is selling for 50 by itself. This I saw sell anywhere from $34 to $50 on eBay. I priced it at $40. we have an Adam Hughes fan that's interested in making an offer. Then this was the 1/225. It did also come with the $6 B cover, the $5 A cover, and the 1/25 that looks like an old video game box, kind of like those VHS boxes.
Oh yeah.
One player looks distressed. Arkham Hill 2 Scarecrow Rises. You know, Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a Silent Hill parody. Looks neat. Batman 112. So this is the 1/25 for $25. I saw it sell consistently for $30 on eBay. So this is it for just $25. Plus you get this $5 A cover and the $6 B cover, all for $25.
Never saying goodnight.
Oh, good night, dude.
Tuesday.
See you on Tuesday. Taking the day off tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Gonna chill with my fam. And here is the full run of Gargoyles, 1 through 8 near mint. The full run of Slave Labor's low print run Gargoyles. And I had the full run of Herogasm that I priced for just the price of issue 1. Issue 1 is a $90 key. It's a near mint plus. Issue 2, very provocative cover there. And this is all 6 issues in near mint plus, the full run for the price of the first issue. For just the price of the first issue's value.
Billy Lynch asked any other Deadpool worth them out.
I had only come across those 3 so far, so I put them straight out.
Nice.
But those are the only 3 I've come across so far. And this is a great deal. This is a $90 key by itself. It is Spider-Man Noir issue 1 variant. Issue 1 variant of Spider-Man Noir. That's his first appearance. Then it has all 4 of that, 2, 3, and 4. And then it has all 4 of the sequel. All 4 of the sequel by the same creative team, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Eyes Without a Face sequel. So that is 8 issues for the price of the first issue. So the first issue is a key first appearance. Key issue will always go up, and you get all of them. You get all the Spider-Man Noir, both the 4-issue miniseries, all 4 issues of both, 8 issues, $90.
Offer on D Batman from the Shields for 30.
For 30, for all 3 issues, with the 1 to 50. Detective Comics on the right. Yeah, I can pull that out. I'd counter with 35. Near Mint Plus. I do have the entire Snyder run. That was the big key of it. This was also like a $40 or $50 Hughes Catwoman key.
35 sold.
And this was a cool key.
Oh, that's sick.
And then if you look in the gas mask here, that is the crowbar that killed Jason Todd. Yeah. Yes. Be a tour guide for this nonsense. These Detective Comics that Snyder run with Jock and Francisco Francavilla, just an inspired run. I mean, it was awesome. I love it when Snyder has an artist that he just jives with, like Capullo or Jock. Wonderful stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the first appearance of the dealer, an auctioneer of specialty items, including the crowbar used to kill Jason Todd. That's a $12 key. And this is a $12 key. Cover and interior by Jock. Then that's the $170 key. Then I have a $10 key, 181. So those keys are $10, $20, $34. So there's 3 keys in this run that are $34 that are in addition to this $170 key. And that's these 3 issues. Jock Batman cover, Jock Joker cover, first appearance of the dealer, auctions off the crowbar that killed Jason Todd. This is the final part, the issue after this. Why am I showing you this? Why don't I have these priced? Now I'm going to say this is the entire Snyder run. 872 through 881. How is the entire run? Because I'm doing the entire run for 170. The entire run for 170, I just added $34 of keys with 3 more keys. One of them being a Jock Batman cover. And then I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more issues of the run, plus 3 more keys, which is 9 more issues, full 10-issue run of 872 through 881 for 170. That is 8 issues of Spider-Man War, including the first appearance, for $90. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I had some amazing Ghostbusters issues that I didn't see on Key Collector. I need to track down the prices, but they are beautiful, beautiful issues, and I'll show them, and I'll have them out for Tuesday's show.
I got an offer from Cody Tactics for the Young Avengers Presents run for $85.
85. Hey, this, I don't know when 88 miles per hour was a publisher. Obviously, I know what 88 miles per hour references to. Don't know when they were the publisher. Don't know why they had the rights to Ghostbusters, but they did 4 issues. And they look beautiful.
That's pretty insane.
Has to be hella low print run, because who knows what the hell publisher that was before IDW got the rights. But I will have that for sale on my show on Tuesday.
Nice.
Because I will hunt down what the price is. And if I can't find it, I'm going to ask Alan Gill of Ultimate Comics. Because he knows. So I got 85 from Cody.
Yep.
Sounds cool. That's a man that knows what he's talking about.
And Detective on F is also claimed.
By whom?
By Joe LaFranca.
All right. And here is that Mace Windu run. All 5. 5 being a key. First, Ahsoka Tano in a Marvel book. If I do remember right.
In that Ghostbusters stuff, man.
Who is?
Morales and Ship.
Yeah, I have no idea what that. It's not on Key Collector, and I only saw on eBay what people were asking for it. I didn't see any sold on eBay. And I didn't see any asking for the full run of all 4 either. So the Avengers was something I previously had out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. It's right over here. I'm gonna get it out again. So here's that Young Avengers run. It's all of them.
Okay.
I just threw them all in.
Just all of them. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
So you get that Ultra Key, and you get the full run.
Nice.
Because I thought that was cool. Now I tried to price that Ghostbusters before the show. I only got it, yesterday at 3:00, but I thought it
Ship's in
Really
the
cool
blow for the
covers.
movie.
really cool covers, though. You know what I'm saying? And here is the full run of Thrawn. Full run of Thrawn, several keys in it. I priced it at what I saw it sell for on eBay. I'd take an offer. Thrawn is easily my favorite Imperial of all time. I absolutely love Mathron Yorotho. I've read every book. I'm excited for this final book that's coming in November. I know those covers look badass. They're by the what's all this Chris White stuff? What do you put?
I have no idea what that is.
It's by the Breedenton who did Nocturnals and did the Thrill Killer Batman Elseworlds. So great artist for that. Great artist.
Any idea where you put that?
What?
You know, the thing that Cody was after. Or you already gave it to me.
Yeah.
Right.
You forget things sometimes, man.
Sometimes I do. It's like walking through a door. Creating what you were thinking about.
You didn't walk through a door, though.
I didn't. I just sat here. I'm just saying it's like that phenomenon.
You're weird, dude.
So, us.
You know who's the weirdest, though? Brian.
Oh, I knew it.
That guy. It's an odd duck. He's lucky I like him. Because he is a very odd dude. But I do actually really like him. Like, I don't just pretend to. I'm not implying I just pretend to like you. Or am I?
Oh. Psyched that you're getting these types of books back in, by the way.
Who is? Oh, yeah, I got a lot of weirdness. I know that these gargoyles are going to sell well. It just, just has to be Gargoyles fans watching, obviously. And I obviously have to promote it. But I have every issue of Gargoyles. Like, every issue. I have the Marvel run, all priced individually. And then I have the 1 through 8 run of Slave Labor. And then their spinoff Bad Guys 1 through 4. So I have all the issues. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I'll get this Rick and Morty out, all those issues out. Not sure if I'm going to sell it as a run or break it up.
Chip also said, Aaron, you like people who are different than the average bear.
Oh, I do. I do. But I have to highlight sometimes so that people know Brian is a very weird dude. And I like him.
Question from Oscar Morales. Any monster universe in stock?
Not following. Like Universal Monsters?
I'm not really sure. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Here's some new books that I priced lower than cover, just cuz. Just have some stuff on and popping.
Here is that Ghostbusters is the Ghostbusters Legion series.
New issues for next week. Got a $5 Batman for $3. I got a $6 Suicide Squad annual, which features Superboy heavily for $3. And then I have a $5 Batman Catwoman number 7 for $3.
Yeah, Morales did say that the concerts you were talking about is what he was looking for.
Cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. I did see like some horror books and also some Godzilla that I was gonna ask Ship if he had. And I also saw like the Black Pearl. Have you ever heard of the Black Pearl? It's called the Black Pearl. It's by Dark Horse. I remember it now because I remember seeing Mark Hamill promoting it at a con, which I think is an older San Diego Comic Con. But it's Mark Hamill's created comic. Yeah. Weird, huh?
Strange.
I'm down.
That sounds interesting.
So this is a $5 new issue for $3. $5 new issue for $3. Why? I don't know why. Just cuz.
Here is asked, is it the first series Godzilla?
No, it's not Marvel Godzilla. It wasn't Marvel Godzilla, or at least I hadn't come across any of those yet. And this is X-Men 146 for $10. 146 for $10. So I have a lot of runs for kind of lower money for sure. Runs and runs that aren't for cover price, that are lower than cover price. And then I'll have more keys and one shots and nonsense. Should be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to taking a full day off of everything. Store closed tomorrow. No shows tomorrow. No shipping tomorrow because it's post offices are closed. My wife doesn't work tomorrow. My kids are out of school tomorrow. The pool looks good. It's going to be a nice day. Going to fire up the grill. Going to be an awesome day. Awesome Labor Day. I like having a day where, and I don't want to sound offensive. And I know like there's times where I might say things that get taken out of context, might be offensive, whatever. I'm all for the military and I'm all for veterans. My dad was in the Air Force. Did well for him. He's a pilot. He loves it. Wasn't for me, but I respect it. Obviously, I respect it. But isn't it great to have a day that really is just about barbecuing and hanging out? Isn't it great to have a day that really is just about, maybe bordering onto hedonism? We're celebrating that labor unions won a 5-day work week. That labor unions won, God gave us the Sabbath and labor unions gave us Saturday. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not being like a rah labor unions. I'm saying, isn't it great to have a holiday where we don't have to feel bad about anything or respect anything or remember anything? I mean, yeah, I guess we're supposed to remember that labor unions and stuff like that, whatever. But what they did was got me an extra day off a week in general, in theory, the 40-hour work week, the 5-day work week, and I get to celebrate by barbecuing and hang out in my pool. It's a wonderful holiday. Okay, what are we talking about? 120 for the She-Hulk that I had for 160? Yes.
And also EXF for 12 from Wolf.
For you, buddy. For you. I was so hopeful that it was a second print, but there's a second print where he said, nah, man, this was really cool in 1992. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, we got 2 minutes left. I hope everyone can enjoy the holiday tomorrow. Realize that there's, jobs that still have to happen. But if you can, have fun. And think of me. Think of me also having fun. At the same time, I love grilling. I don't know why. I don't really enjoy cooking on the stove in the house, but I love grilling. Because, nobody bothers me. I just grill. And then everyone loves it. Can get those dead on.
Yeah, quick question.
I can do medium rare.
What? You ever come across the Sandman #1?
No, never. I don't even have my own. I remember loaning that to my high school girlfriend and never getting back. One time I saw the full run of that in a collection, but the guy just wanted crazy money. Just crazy money for his collection. And I almost went for it anyway. But nah, I didn't get it. Ready for that invoice? Sure. And this is our final minute. So, yeah, guys, we have nothing's going out tomorrow because there's no mail, but we did print out labels. We did package things up. We're on top of things. And some people, we will get your stuff out as soon as you pay your most recent invoice. If your most recent invoice isn't due, that's fine. That's fine. But we will mail it out on Tuesday if you pay it by Tuesday. And what I mean is by your most recent, because you might have 2 others already ready to go. So, yeah, man, 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.